I'm so hungry. What's there to eat? Oh, a hamburger!
Hi, I'm a hamburger. Follow me on my journey through the digestive system. First off, we enter the mouth.
In the mouth, food is mechanically broken down by the teeth and the tongue. 3 different salivary glands located by the ears, tongue, and jaw release saliva, which contains salivary amylase. This enzyme breaks down starch into maltose.
Did you know that there are 3 different types of teeth? The molars for grinding, the incisors for tearing, and the canine for biting?
Hey canine, see that hamburger over there?
Yeah, molar, let's break it down.
Ah! Ah!
Go. I'm no longer a hamburger. I'm bolus. Before I enter the esophagus, I have lots of obstacles to overcome through the pharynx, uvula, epiglottis, and larynx. Fun fact, excess bile is stored in the gallbladder. The appendix is an organ with no known function. Down the esophagus I go, moving by peristalsis. All these circular and longitudinal muscles pushing me down, all the way to the stomach. No digestion here. One last squeeze through the esophageal sphincter, and here I go into the stomach.
The pancreas contains endocrine and exocrine tissues, which allow it to release insulin, glucagon, sodium bicarbonate, pancreatic amylase, trypsin, lipase, nuclease, and all of these come together to make pancreatic juice. The stomach is a 4-liter J-shaped organ. It digests proteins and stores and mixes the partially digested foods. In the stomach, gastric glands are found.
These glands produce gastric juices, which is made up of mucus, pepsinogen, and HCl. A hormone released in the stomach is gastrin, which increases muscle contraction and the secretion of HCl and pepsinogen.
There are 6 major functions of the liver. The first, it produces bile salts that break down fat and chyme as it enters the duodenum.
The second function is the liver converts glucose to glycogen for storage in the reverse.
It also breaks down hemoglobin in old red blood cells to form iron or bilirubin, which are 2 constituents of bile.
The liver also detoxificates alcohol, drugs, antibiotics, toxins, and hormones.
It also manufactures blood serum proteins.
The liver breaks down amino acids from dietary protein, worn out cell parts, or muscle catabolism during starvation.
I'm no longer bolus, I'm chyme. A tight squeeze through the pyloric sphincter, and here I go on my long journey through the small intestine. Did you know that there's actually a difference between digestion and absorption? Digestion breaks down the molecules, whereas absorption takes these molecules that are broken down and distributes them around the body. The small intestine is divided into 3 zones: duodenum, jejunum, and ileum, and is 6 meters in length. Most of the digestion and absorption happens here. The small intestine has 4 jobs, which include the breakdown of fats by bile, final digestion of proteins into amino acids, final digestion of carbs into glucose, and absorption of nutrients into the blood.
There are 3 different hormones released in the duodenum: GIP, secretin, and CCK. The digestion of fat is completely done in the small intestine. The small intestine contains villi, which project outwards from the folds of the intestinal wall. Villi absorb nutrients from the chyme, which flows through the intestine.
Fun fact,
The liver is a 1.5 kilogram organ that functions in digestion and maintaining overall homeostasis.
Soon enough, the small intestine turns into the large intestine where water absorption occurs. Let's go.
The large intestine is made up of the cecum, the colon, the rectum, and the anal canal. The large intestine absorbs water, salt, and some vitamins. It also stores indigestible material until it is removed at the anus.
The bacteria E. coli live symbiotically in the colon. They use undigested material to make vitamin A. The colon includes the ascending colon, the transverse colon, the descending colon, and the sigmoid colon. It then leads to the rectum, which opens at the anus where defecation occurs. Feces are moved by peristalsis. Fun fact! Fat doesn't start being digested until the small intestine, whereas the carb digestion starts in the mouth.
At the end of the large intestine, I arrive at the rectum. Now I'm called feces. As the anal sphincter relaxes, my journey is done as I exit the body. Woo!